Welcome to this audiobook. A book that is not meant to be merely heard, but to awaken your thoughts, deepen your perspective, and perhaps even slightly change the direction of your thinking. In a world where speed has replaced depth and sounds surround us from every direction, mindful listening is a choice to pause, to reflect, and to build a better version of ourselves. This audiobook is the result of ideas, experiences, and lessons that can inspire. Not to tell you what to do, but to help you see more clearly and make better decisions for yourself. We recommend listening to this audiobook with an open mind and without haste. Sometimes a single sentence, when heard at the right moment, can change years of our lives. Thank you for dedicating your valuable time to this work. We hope this voice becomes a good companion on your journey of intellectual and personal growth. The book Mindset: The New Psychology of Success is not just a simple theory. It presents a set of mental rules that, if understood and applied, can truly change the way you think and live. Below are each of the core principles explained with deep insight plus real-life examples. 1. The Yet Rule, the power of yet. Concept: this is how the fixed mindset makes people into non-learners. Brainwaves tell the story. You can even see the difference in people's brainwaves. People with both mindsets came into our brainwave lab at Columbia. As they answered hard questions and got feedback, we were curious about when their brainwaves would show them to be interested and attentive. People with a fixed mindset were only interested when the feedback reflected on their ability. Their brainwaves showed them paying close attention when they were told whether their answers were right or wrong. But when they were presented with information that could help them learn, there was no sign of interest. Even when they'd gotten an answer wrong, they were not interested in learning what the right answer was. Only people with a growth mindset paid close attention to information that could stretch their knowledge. Only for them was learning a priority. What's your priority? If you had to choose, which would it be? Loads of success and validation, or lots of challenge? It's not just on intellectual tasks that people have to make these choices. People also have to decide what kinds of relationships they want. Ones that bolster their egos or ones that challenge them to grow. Who is your ideal mate? We put this question to young adults, and here's what they told us. People with the fixed mindset said the ideal mate would put them on a pedestal, make them feel perfect, worship them. In other words, the perfect mate would enshrine their fixed qualities. My husband says that he used to feel this way, that he wanted to be the god of a one person, his partner's religion. Fortunately, he chucked this idea before he met me. People with the growth mindset hoped for a different kind of partner. They said their ideal mate was someone who would see their faults and help them to work on them. If you can't do something now, it means you haven't learned it yet, not that you are incapable. Fixed mindset: I'm not good at English. Growth mindset: I'm not good at English yet. Example: a student struggles with math. Fixed mindset: I'm bad at math, no progress. Growth mindset: I haven't improved yet, keeps practicing and improves. Fire 2. Embrace challenges. Concept: people with a growth mindset don't avoid challenges, they face them. Fixed mindset: this is too hard, I won't do it. Growth mindset: it's hard, but I can learn. Example: you are offered a new role at work. Fixed mindset: reject it out of fear. Growth mindset: accept it and learn along the way. 3. Redefine failure. Concept: failure is not the end, it's information. Fixed mindset: I failed, so I'm not good enough. Growth mindset: what went wrong? I'll do better next time. Example: a business owner goes bankrupt. Fixed mindset: quits completely. Growth mindset: analyzes mistakes and starts again. 4. Smart effort. Effort matters. Concept: effort is important, but effective effort matters more. Fixed mindset: if I'm smart, I won't need to try hard. Growth mindset: I need to practice and improve my methods. Example: Two students prepare for an exam. One studies a lot without strategy. The other improves study methods, summaries, practice tests. The second student succeeds more. 5. Learn from criticism. Concept. Criticism is not your enemy. It's a guide for growth. Fixed mindset. Why are you criticizing me? Growth mindset. How can I improve? Example. Your boss gives negative feedback. Fixed mindset gets defensive. Growth mindset takes notes and improves. 6. Learn from others' success. Concept. Other people's success is not a threat, it's inspiration. Fixed mindset. They succeeded, so I must be worse. Growth mindset. What did they do to succeed? Example. Your friend gets a great job. Fixed mindset feels jealous. Growth mindset learns from them. 7. Focus on the process. Concept. Focus on learning, not just results. Fixed mindset. I must win. Growth mindset. I must improve. Example. An athlete. Fixed mindset only cares about winning. Growth mindset focuses on training and progress. 8. People can change. Concept. People are capable of change. Fixed mindset. This is just who I am. I can't change. Growth mindset. I can become better. Example. An angry person. Fixed mindset stays the same. Growth mindset learns emotional control. Deep summary. All these principles share one core message. Nothing about you is fixed. If you choose and work correctly, you can grow. Practical exercises. Very important. Start doing these today. Every time you say I can't, add yet. Do one difficult thing each week on purpose. After every failure, ask yourself, now that we have reached the end of this audiobook, you may not have found answers to all your questions, and that is completely natural. The purpose of this work was not to provide definitive answers, but to plant the seeds of curiosity, awareness, and reflection in your mind. What you have heard becomes truly valuable only when it finds its way into your real life, into your decisions, into how you see yourself and others, and into the choices you make each day. Remember, great changes often begin with small but consistent thoughts. If even a single sentence from this book caused you to pause, reflect, or act differently, then this book has fulfilled its purpose. Thank you sincerely for staying with this voice until the end. We hope that what you have heard is not the end of a journey, but the beginning of a new movement in your life. So thank you for watching, and good luck, my friends.